Yeah, I'm laying in bed and I'm thinking, and this is what I do when I think. Well, the fact is, we're in not just a spiritual war, we're in a physical war, mental war. This is a spiritual battle against principalities. This is a battle against flesh and blood. This is a battle against America. This is a battle against everything that we ever dreamed of. This war that is going on, the silent war that is going on, that nobody talks about, is a war of all facets of life. We are being attacked by internets, spirits, everything under the sun that you can think of, other countries, other nations. 7 or 8 nations have decided to take down one country. That's what's really going on here. On top of that, we're in a spiritual warfare. That kid was right. We are in a spiritual warfare. We are at war with other nations. We are trying to survive, all of us. Spiritually, physically, mentally, the whole works. You name it. Every part of our life is being tested. Every part of our life is being questioned for the first time in history. We need to value our freedoms and appreciate them, as few as they are. Not only that, we are in a warfare designed by our own government, by our own country, by America itself. I'm not blaming the government. I'm not blaming the president. I'm not blaming anybody. I can't. Because we're in the last days, people. This is Revelation unfolding before our very eyes. This is God's plan unfolding before our very eyes, showing us what kind of Luciferian agenda that they have mapped out for us, that they are following. Not us. The rulers. The ones in charge of this country. The ones at the very, very tip top. Yeah. And we are being attacked because we follow and we worship the real God, the real Father in heaven, the real Father in the kingdom, whose Son is Jesus. And we claim the blood of Christ on our lives. And we follow the commandments, all 10 of them, very strictly. I always have and always will. And yet, they want to paint Christians in a bad light. They want to paint God in a bad light and delete God from man. Why do you think they're coming out with a gay agenda? Why do you think they're trying to turn men into women? They want to delete God. God is the very signature. Man is the very signature of God. God made man. God made man in the image of himself. And man is the very signature that God used as a completion to complete his creation. I could sit here and preach. I could lay here and preach forever and ever. The truth that nobody wants to hear. God intended for us to live his truth, not lies. God intended for us to follow Him, not some agenda that's been made up for us. God wants us fully relying on Him, nobody else, and fully following Him. Yes, I was attacked by spirits. I was attacked by gang stalkers. I was attacked by radiation. I was attacked by all of that, every single bit. And I will say it was physical. It was also spiritual. All of that. Both. And yes, sometimes it is both. You have to recognize which one it is that you are being attacked by. It's like a tree. When you look at a tree, you see the leaves and the trunk. You don't see the branches. Silent War has the branches hidden. And in order to see the branches, you have to study it. You have to know what you're fighting. You have to know what this war is all about. I've been able to reveal the branches to myself so that I don't fall. Whenever you're small and you try to climb a tree that's way too big for you, you end up falling and breaking a leg or something. It's the same way with this war. If you don't learn what's in the tree, if you don't learn what the branches are, you'll get on one that's too small and you'll fall and you'll hurt yourself. That's just the way war is. That's what we have to learn. If we learn what to expect and what's coming and what's going to happen and what is happening, it's harder to fall in the traps. An animal has to look in front of him in order to spot a trap. Otherwise, the trap is made so that he can't see it and he will fall in it. Same way with humans. We have to always depend on God, and we always have to ask God to reveal what the traps are so that we don't fall in them, and what the spirits are so that we know what we are being attacked by. Take care and God bless you. You are all in my prayers. Thank you. Bye now.